Terriers. That's Hutson. Out ahead to Phillips at center. BU wants the Hughes, played it for Granowitz. Back for Hutson at the point. He's shifty, watch out. He comes into the slot, back door. He had to go from left to right really quick on that one-timer. There's another shot, and it bangs in on the back of the netting. So BU with some pressure here early in this game. Now Luke Hughes trying to settle things down for the Maize and Blue. Got it down and out to center ice. Michigan trying to get a change in. 5 minutes, and here goes Hallam. Hallam coming in from McGrory. Hallam taking a second look. Now over to Brindley. Brindley on the circle. Shoots! A save by Duplessis is played up and out center. Truscott to Hughes. Board pass feed to McGrory. He brought it in and it was whacked up to center ice, and he'll continue with it. Here he is. Now they come in. Hughes is shot.
Completes the rush himself. A nice little dish over to TJ Hughes, who just a slick little shot, just I think right along the ice. Looks like it found just inside the post. Oh, 5-hole.
Michigan with a TJ Hughes goal from Luke Hughes leads 1-0. But it's been the Terriers that have had the great opportunities so far. Now Hutson, Lane Hutson, back along the defense.
Got to be careful with Hutson back there. He is a shifty back there. You've seen what Luke Hughes does at the point with a lot of those stutter steps and working around. He does that very similar.
Lane Hutson, of course, comes in with a lot of accolades from that development team as well. Here's McGrory. Back to the point it comes, but hustling out Seamus Casey. Look at that pass. And a return in front. Oh, boy, he and Brindley were making that puck dance on the sticks a little bit there, weren't they?
Yeah, this Casey kid is, he's already fun to watch out here.
Now Lane Hutson again. Goes over to the far side. Trying to eye up the play as he down it across the web. In for another minute. Here comes Tuch. Tuch had a goal the other night. One of the 2 goals that they had. Now a shot all the way through. Portillo came out, got the big stick on it, and then his Fantilli sends it down the ice. Now there's Pearson trying to get a hold of it. It goes back to Lane Hutson again, and he plays it out in front. And the big body of Luke Tuch out there trying to steer it in as a Ciccolini trying to work it out of the zone. Now it's Wilmer, and Ciccolini rolling right off the puck. And Ciccolini got turned around, and the fans want a penalty call. Nothing. Now it comes back low to Dylan Duke. Duke getting right in front of the goaltender's eyes, and he goes low. Back door shot right through the crease by Sam Miskevich. But that was set up nicely, wasn't it?
Really nice look. I think he just kind of misfired, but that was almost a backdoor tap in there.
Now Fantilli takes it all the way in deep and then all the way back out to Hughes, who walks the blue line, left-hand circle. Sam Miskevich going low. Brindley. Sam Miskevich shoots, hit the goalpost. Here's a backhand shot by Fantilli, didn't miss by much. Now Sam Miskevich again, 32 seconds. They got 1 man back. Now it's a 5-on-4 in front of the goaltenders. Fantilli on the boards, near side. And Brindley. And Hallam sends it back. But it got all the way back outside the zone as Hallam tried to feed the point. Now the penalty is expiring. And BU survives a big
rebound control, where it's like even when he directs a rebound out, he's basically clearing the zone with it as opposed to being a tap in for the BU player coming back door.
3:45 left on the first. 1-0 Michigan on the TJ Hughes goal. Hallam plays it for Hughes. Back to Hallam. Up ahead to Truscott. Taking a look. Trying to find McGrory at center. The Wolverines will send it into BU territory. Bouncing puck for Brindley. Tried to keep it alive, but it came out. Face-off win by BU. Shot went wide. Portillo says, wait a second. So they get a line change in, maybe.
And Peterson, I don't.
Offside, so he let it go. Now BU. Fensora, here he comes.
Rolls every year.
Down the ice. Look at McGroarty stretching out for one. Trying to keep it in BU territory. He's up quickly, and here comes BU, but nice play by Michigan and Hallen. Up the right-hand side of his off wing, cuts to the middle. Good face-off win by Fantilli. Then he got flattened. One way ahead at the Michigan line, but the Wolverines are back to cover up as Rutger McGroarty just down into BU territory. The Plessis trying to help it up the boards. Here's a shot right back into his goal crease to stop it.
Way down the ice.
1-0 Wolverines lead, 2.5 minutes into the second period. Glad to have you along here on this Sunday afternoon still for the next few minutes. As it's held into Michigan's right corner. BU Terriers bring it out. Here's a shot in front of the goal. And I don't know how it stayed out of there as Portillo was caught out of the net. Trying to make a save on one side, and the puck went dangerously across in front of the goal on the other.
Michigan's has the right idea there in the defensive zone. There's 3 BU players in the pile, so you want to have 3
The puck over for Sam Miscavige, trying to play it out in front. Now it's Luke Hughes back by the line. Hughes on the left face-off circle, all the way in deep. Shot by McGroarty, just went wide of the goal. 1-0 Michigan with lots of pressure in BU territory right now. As the Terriers just trying to get it out to get a line change. Luke Tuchson. He'll steer it out center ice. Ciccolini out there on a line with Draper and Hughes. TJ Hughes. Here's a pass in front, and they score. BU between the legs of Eric Portillo, and they've tied the game at 1-1.
This is
face-off win in Michigan territory by BU. They got in the slot, shot, Peterson. Oh, and that puck just went wide of the Michigan goal post here on the near side.
Again, boxing out. These D-men need to make sure they're boxing these guys out. Give Eric Portillo the best chance he possibly can to stop these pucks.
There's Granowitz. Fans want a penalty call as he was being hooked and harassed as he was coming up the ice. And they keep it in. BU in behind the goal. Skog with the puck. Wolverines need a change.
Michigan needs to stay in the house. Just extend. If they're tired right now, stay in the house. Don't expose and don't give BU an opportunity to play with pace, play with some tempo, get it back in the BU zone and go to work.
Now Lane Hutson had some problems out there. Kaplan helps him out. They bring it Armstrong with a big shot. It's ran into his man along the boards. But BU comes back down the ice quickly. Peterson's shot. Portillo will make it.
Too shorter. That's could very well be a goal. So really nice, slick, underrated save there from Eric Portillo. But again, BU's walking over. You can see, shoot first mentality. I'm sure Coach Naranjo is on the bench going, you guys, shoot the puck and then improvise.
Here is Moyle charging right through the net. And right through the goal crease he won. It's held in by Fantilli. Big hit over there. They're going to give a stop penalty down.
I don't know about that.
And the crowd don't like that at all.
I can throw my head back after every time I got a hit too, and they could just get the guy kicked out. That looked like he kept his shoulder down, I thought. Marcus Stoppin.
14 seconds left on the man advantage. Lane Hutson all the way down. In behind the goal. He played it out in front. And a one-timer by Wilbur. And it was stopped by Portillo. Luke Hughes. He plays along, Karam in. Nolan Moyle plays it back to him in behind the goal. So Michigan with a huge penalty kill there. Very important. Seamus Casey, one-timing, Holtz. Now that ricochet went right to Nolan Moyle. He'll play it for a stop in behind the goal. A stop it trying to center it. Seamus Casey very alertly jumps on a loose puck. Brought it in deeper to beat back in behind the BU goal. And now BU is going to send it down the ice. That's going to be an icing call. Here's Hughes. They used it on a challenge. Luke Hughes to Sam Miscavige. Shot blocked. Samoskevich again, left-hand side, trying to go in behind the goal. BU back with Skog. Down to Hutson. Hutson, the defenseman, way back by the blue line. Look at him skate. Trying to get past Moyle. Moyle trying not to get a penalty.
Yeah, got to be careful with that stick, especially at this point in the game.
Now over the far side.
This line that does play with some reckless abandon, but they still got to be aware and in control of their sticks.
Pass up. Good job by Holtz. Now Samoskevich. Down to the corner. Leaned down. Went down to the ice. Dylan Tuch battling there. He's got the puck. Tuch in behind the goal. Holtz out in front. And his shoot's missed. Boy, he had him out of the net and just missed the wide open net.
Oh, right idea from Dylan Tuch. The little head fake, but just a bad angle.
In front. Oh, and he just missed again. Dylan Tuch with two great chances to tie this game. The goalie again. Here's a shot, never got through. Now it goes high in the air. And back to the point, Hughes. Cross now to Truscott. He played one in there. And that skipped just wide. Now Hughes again. Oh, and pass loop out center. 40 seconds left. And the Wolverines send it in the middle to Hughes. Over for Samoskevich. And here's McGroarty. Shot! Oh! Over the top of the crossbar. 10 seconds. Down to Casey. Back to Hughes. Sends it all the way through. Rebound was tipped just out of the reach.